to the Bison Insider
Broadcast Edition.
I'm Kaylin Sanchez, and this is Juliet Gonzalez. And we're going to be talking about what's been going on from the start of the school year through the first 6 weeks.
The school year kicked off with practices and camps, a 2-a-days in the summer, plus a back-to-school bash and meet the teacher before classes even started. Senior Sunrise highlighted the morning of the Day 1 and the annual Meet the Bison event.
The first days of school are pretty chaotic and unpredictable, but there are always two things you can count on: chaos and Meet the Bison. The annual event included all of the Buffalo Bison High School athletes and teams: football, cheer, volleyball, bells, band, and cross country, as well as the junior high football and cheer teams. While the junior high students were nervous to attend their first ever Meet the Bison event, there were also nerves from the high schoolers. Junior cheer captain Alexis Sanchez said that the first performance of the year was a mix of emotions.
I was very nervous because it was my first appearance as captain to the community, and my teammates could obviously tell, and they were very helpful and they helped calm me down.
While the energy was high among the crowd and the athletes, the bidding was even higher. At the end of Meet the Bison, more than $16,000 have been raised in total for the athlete programs.
Ending the night was the Bison Brigade with the fight song. But for senior head drum major Andy Kilgore, it was also the end of her years of performing at Meet the Bison.
Meet the Bison was very chaotic and fun. It's weird knowing it was my last one, but it was a great way to start the year.
It might have been the beginning of the end for the seniors, but it was just the beginning of the pep rally season for Friday night light performance groups, like the Bells, Brigade, and cheer groups. Members started early and spent hours every week practicing for halftime performances, this year's competitions, and the first 2 of 4 planned pep rallies this year. Cheer co-captain Madison Gillum talked to us about the time the squad puts into practice every week.
The varsity cheerleaders practice every Monday and Wednesday for Friday nights and pep rallies, and we also practice for our competition that is taking place at the end of next month.
Cheer will compete in November in San Antonio, while the band has a competition Saturday in Tig. The Brigade will take the field at 9 o'clock for their performance, and sophomore Garrett Mosley is excited to see how the band performs.
Our marching band contest is extremely stressful, but regardless of the score we get, everyone will have fun.
One of the things the high school performers may not realize is how much the students at the elementary and junior high campuses look up to them. This was evident during Bucky's Buddies a few weeks ago, with young future cheerleaders learning from and performing with this year's cheer squad.
The campers spent an afternoon learning from the high school squad before performing throughout the varsity game against Shepherd on Friday night.
Cheerleader Genevieve Araby said she enjoyed the experience.
It was so fun seeing them look up to us and helping them learn their cheers.
The high schoolers had as much fun as their little mini-me's did, posing for pictures while their proud parents lined at the fence and clapped for the cheerleaders in training.
Cheerleader Brock Corbett said the campers aren't the only ones who loved the event.
It's really fun watching the little kids look up to us to be a varsity cheerleader when they grow up, when they get in high school. And we just have really a lot of fun just having the parents cheer us on with their little kids, watching them showcase their talents with us and with them doing our chants. And we just all love it so much.
And of course, performances have not been the only thing that's been happening in the football field.
Cole Davis and Luke Brown are joining us to talk about sports so far this season.
On the football field, Athletic Director Jamin Savell will have family time and memory making with practices for his athletes. Before the first game of the year, which was the Bison faced off against their rival Centerville Tigers, the team had their annual Decals with Dads event. Decals with Dads is in its 3rd year and gives players and their dads and granddads and uncles and even a few moms a chance to make some memories before the first game of the season. For players, it wasn't just about putting the decals on the helmets. It was about a great deal of bonding moment with people who are their biggest fans.
We asked Junior Hayden Shaw how he felt about the event.
I enjoyed creating a lifelong memory with my dad and being able to see him proud.
As much fun as Decals with Dads was, however, the time the players spent on the field with their moms was full of laughs and teasing as the football players helped their moms suit up and show off their skills, taking advantage of the bye week to spend some time bonding and making memories.
My favorite part of Moms Take the Field was when my mom kicked a spiral. It shocked me. Wasn't expecting that. And then another favorite part was when Kason got laid out by his mama.
The moms were assigned their own set of pads and helmet as their sons helped them get into gear. They started with tackling drills first, moms laughing and cheering each other on as they attempted to knock down their sons.
After the tackling drills, the moms moved to the passing and punting drills. They ended the evening by running waterfalls with the players. While it was all in good fun, there was plenty of friendly competition.
Luke Brown joked about his mom's performance on the field.
I feel like she could have been coached better, but that's on me. We didn't get a win today, but I think in the future, might need to work on it a little bit better, do some more work,
Senior Julian Woods was happy with mom's performance.
My mom did amazing.
While practicing with their moms on the field was plenty of fun, most of their hours on the field have been working towards preparing for district play, which starts tonight at home against ARP. Pre-district highlights include a hard-fought victory against Eustis and a near win against Fairfield, the Bison keeping the lead for most of the game until the final seconds. They hope to push that momentum into tonight's game. We spoke with Coach Jesus Rodriguez about what he hopes to see on the field tonight.
I hope to see excitement from our boys so that we can execute our game plan and come out Friday night with the victory.
Pre-game starts at about 7 o'clock and kick off at 7:30. The football field hasn't been the only place for athletic action this season. Cross country has been running every week and will compete at their district meet next Wednesday in Fairfield. Volleyball has been hitting the court twice a week and is deep into district play. They'll be playing tonight as well, with varsity taking the court in Elkhart at 4:30 and JV playing immediately afterward. We talked with Coach Judith Harris about her hopes for the second half of the season with her players.
We've continued to grow and push, and I know that we're on the verge of just taking off. So our goal is to push a play-in game for a fourth-place spot. So we need to win the next 4 games. There are several that are not must-wins, but overall, I've been talking to the girls about, it's not always about wins and losses. It's also about learning how to deal with adversity and learn how to be a leader. And so hopefully through these next 4 games, they'll be able to really lock into that, and hopefully bonding together like that will grant us 4 wins so we can push a play-in game.
That's it for sports. We're wrapping up this episode with a story on the Spanish Club. Here's Ashton Barca.
After weeks of practice, Spanish Club members were ready to showcase their dancing skills and the significance that different dances have for their culture. The club performs twice a year, once for Hispanic Heritage Month and again for Cinco de Mayo. Spanish Club President Juan Santos, who emceed the event, was proud of how the performers did, despite a few technical difficulties before the program got started.
Everything went good. At first it was stressful because they weren't doing what they were supposed to, but it ended up turning out good. Either way, I really liked it.
Students use Hispanic Heritage Month each year to share some of their customs with their classmates. For them, showing the community their traditions is why they do it. Seniors Leilani Montano and Adrian Villa shared their reasons for taking part.
Celebrate our culture so everyone knows what it's about.
Yeah, it puts our culture on a display to different types of people.
Yeah, so everyone can learn about our different cultures.
The students were tired but proud of themselves after the program.
It's important because so we can keep our generation alive.
Christy Guevara agreed.
¡Viva México!